We have a cooler change moving up the country and some rain, just a little bit, for northern New Zealand. Hello, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks for joining us. So we've got this cooler change, dropping temperatures in the South Island by several degrees on where you were yesterday. It's short-lived though. It does warm back up again by Thursday and Friday. And in the north, we've got a little bit of rain. It's patchy. Some areas have drizzle, others have a few downpours across the upper North Island. And you can see that cooler change moving northwards, which will, yes, get rid of the humidity, which has been pretty intense around northern New Zealand over the last couple of days and nights, last night especially. So as we head into Thursday, there is a change. Now, the humidity is still sort of there, but not as bad as it was. It's not coming out of the subtropics anymore. It's coming up and around as an easterly or a slight, easterly quarter wind. It might turn a bit more northeast in some areas. So a few showers and drizzle patches on Thursday. One or two showers might be heavier around Northland, so that's good news. Otherwise, it is actually drying out again as high pressure rolls across the South Island, warms up your temperatures because now you've got nor'easters coming back in to places like Canterbury, which today 8-9 degrees cooler than you were yesterday. So you will feel 4 or 5 degrees warmer tomorrow as a result of that. Now by Friday, the cyclone, that was a tropical storm that's just crossed through Australia. It is bringing significant relief to the drought zones, especially around New South Wales and Victoria. So very good news. It drops down into the Southern Ocean on Friday, but it leaves behind showers, and with the high moving out to our east, subtropical northerlies are feeding back into it again. So interesting sort of setup as we end the week. And you notice the showers, most of them get pushed north of New Zealand. One or two will remain, and you'll probably get a few drizzle patches in the morning as well. So let's go into the weekend. And there's not really a great deal of change from Friday to Saturday. Probably a little bit drier around the North Island. There are still a couple of showers though coming in around that eastern side. It's warm. The humidity is going back up. We've got, especially in the South Island, that's where it's more subtropical. The North Island, actually your winds are coming sort of from the east and turning around. So not quite as warm, but South Islanders, that's where that rain is. It's in that subtropical line. So as we head into Sunday, that's when the rain gets closer and moves into the west coast. The low itself falls apart. This is not a huge rainmaker, but it is a rainmaker of some sorts. It's also in between the highs. You've got the next high rolling in to the west, the other one departing to the east. So that actually allows or leaves this area here vulnerable for a low. So we are seeing a little bit of wet weather, but it really isn't a huge amount. And when we get into next week on Monday, you can see a little bit of rain moving into northern New Zealand, but it is little. Now this might change a wee bit in the next couple of days. We're in between the highs. This next one is moving in quite fast, but there is still a chance that these rain clouds might get a little bit bigger before the next update. I also have to say it might get a little bit smaller if the two highs both expand a wee bit and push closer in. It sort of chokes off the chance for rain to form there. But as you can see, it's patchy, and if that slowly moves in on Monday, that does bring a little bit of relief. And our final map for Tuesday, it shows, again, areas of patchy rain, but still big dry areas. So don't get overly excited, but it's just still another chance of getting a few showers in there. And this is a change. We weren't getting this in February, so this is definitely some sort of change. No silver bullet. It's definitely not going to repair or fix the drought, but it might start in some cases, just start getting the grass growing again, which would be a real positive. So that's Tuesday's setup. Obviously behind that is high pressure, but we've still got this rain to deal with. So next week's still got a little bit of a question mark just about how that rain will form. Don't forget, the new upgraded Weather Watch website and app now has hourly rainfall totals for 10 days out. So on any day you can stop, have a look, and go across each hour and see what rainfall totals are likely. So I think you're going to find that very, very helpful on top of these videos. That is all from me. See you again on Thursday.